camera. I tried to open it, and it was like stuck, and I was like pulling it a bit harder. It's like pop, came out. But anyway, for reasons that are none of your business, I ran through a thorn bush today. Well, I need to get in good lighting, but okay, they've kind of faded now, but look at the marks I got on my legs. It looks like I just got eaten by an abominable snowman or something. Hey, what's up guys, it's ABOMIBAL SNOWMAN here. Welcome to my review of Doctor Who The Abominable Snowman. 6 parts, only episode 2 survived. Let's go. There we go. Hey. Yeah, it seems a little bit scratched up a little bit, but I think it's probably okay. I twisted my hand to try and get it on. Loose cannon always changes their way of doing reconstructions. Okay, let's go. Go in. Okay, sometimes we have to give it a little push. What? What? What's wrong? Okay, there you go. First it was writing on the disc, then it was writing on the bottom, it was writing in the corner, then it was writing small in the other corner, now it's sticky notes. Sorry, I really don't know what to say. Okay. Okay, I guess I was expecting a more shocking image. Is that film crew member or really a member of the cast, like a character in the story, or is this just photos of them getting all set up and stuff? Soon though we stop having color images and go to black and white images. I like how it transitions from character to character like this. It has a little buffer here though, listen. It's just a little buffer though. Oh, are we finally going to the interview? Oh no, that's just a clock transition, okay. Song Stin, is he gonna be a hero or villain? I have no idea. What the heck is that? Padmasambhava? Ah, okay, here we go. Oh, come on. What? Do we not have an introduction here? Yeah, okay. The only person that you could get from this is the production assistant? I guess maybe this episode was fun to shoot or something like that. I don't really know. She doesn't seem to be into it that much. Held? You're being held somewhere? What? I thought you said that you were held somewhere. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to ask. She seems angry. She has her teeth together whenever she talks. Why are your teeth together when you talk? So apparently the abominable snowmen, or Yeti, or whatever you want to call them these days, are controlled by this sphere, which apparently could move by itself, remote controlled, even when filming the story, and many people were amazed by that. That's pretty funny. So she continues to talk about how this was hard to shoot because they were in the hills and they weren't getting snow like they needed for the story apparently. They got rain and they could film a few shots inside, but it wasn't that easy to move around and stuff like that. She seems angry through the whole thing though. Sounds great. She doesn't seem that sincere. Maybe she is. I don't know. We got a little Abominable Snowman trailer. September 23rd, 1967. Huh? This is the audio that I heard. Remember when I was on the Tomb of the Cybermen DVD menu and it played the audio trailer? I guess I don't have the visuals either. It's a reconstruction of the trailer. I don't think anybody's there. Oh, there's a bit of movement. Ooh, Yeti and stuff.
Doctor Who and the Abominable Snowman begins next Saturday at 5:25.
The Doctor's a bit tangled up, like in that Sliders Season 3 episode. Where the dream one? What? Oh, more talking, okay. And there's photos of Patrick Troughton reading his script to the Yeti, blah, blah, blah. Can you just start this story? What is this? The legend of the Yeti. Screw this, I'm fast forwarding through this, man. I really couldn't care about this. That was a really long segment about how the Yeti came to be. Okay, can we get into the story now? Can we get into the story? What now?
Now here's Doctor Who.
Yeah, thank you. Well, what? Diddling, 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 diddling. Not only does the theme song oh my god, theme song. Not only does it get cut off at the beginning, it gets cut off at the end. Oh, that's... A man is awakened by the screams of his companion. I thought it was the screams of himself.
Tom, where are you?
What are the chances of his Yeah, we get it, you're dying. I don't think this is the surviving clip from the show, though, because when it cuts to a telesnap, it's like the Doctor's already starting to talk.
I don't believe it. Marvelous! After all this time.
Barbara?
Marvelous about that. But don't you
Oh,
see
marvelous. I thought I said Barbara for a second.
I do fancy another tangle down the Cybermen's tube. Shush, Tammy, shush. Yes, of course it's the Earth.
Of course, the Earth Telos kind of looked like the Earth. So did Skaro. Or I guess Skaro had a few weird plants, but pretty much every planet kind of looks like the Earth. Okay, so the Doctor is really glad to be in Tibet for some reason. Like, what is that, a special sci-fi thing? He tosses the strange object aside. Yeah, that's what it is, a strange object. That caption seemed a bit clearer than others, once moving across and sometimes just completely blurred out. Bagpipes. Haha! Okay, yeah, if you ever find bagpipes, don't master to play them, because either you won't, and then you'll, I don't know, you just won't, or you will, in which case no one will be impressed, because bagpipes are annoying as frick these days, or at least where I come from. See, the captions are scrolling across, but these ones aren't blurred. Well, that's a Yeti! Oh wait, it's just the Doctor in his stupid coat. He's just kind of in a massive fur coat. It looks kind of cuddly.
Oh, but why do you want it? Because down there it's going to guarantee us the welcome of a lifetime.
Has the Doctor been here before or something? I can't tell.
When you've been with a doctor as long as I have, you begin to realize you don't know what he's talking about.
I like that line. That line should go in like the top 20 most famous lines of the show.
I want to see where the doctor's gone. Now if I turn...
Victoria switches on the skin. Victoria, you know how to fly the TARDIS? Wow, good job.
My mistake. The great hairy beastie is the doctor.
Yeah, right? Oh, by that telesnap and kind of the laugh. The laugh and telesnap kind of work together to make it sound like Victoria's not being that sincere in her laugh. It looks a little bit creepy, I don't know. Surely the Doctor's making his way back to the TARDIS. What? Are they done there? He's a large footprint and bends down to see that it's clearly a Yeti because that's the monster of this story. Or a abominable snowman, whatever. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like me. My grandpa always tells me I'm a northern man as the cold never affects me and I practically become cranky and useless if it gets too hot. Which to everyone else seems normal.
Yes, I know.
I don't get it. Why was Doctor so enthusiastic? Is that a real telesnap? That looks kind of like it's edited in. I don't know. I like that. See, the Doctor's like supposed to be this super smart guy. I guess it was more shown in the Tomb and Sandman than this story, but see, even he can forget stuff sometimes. Yeah, but like that's why I don't like Like, of course I'm not literally immune to cold. Of course if it gets so freaking cold, I will die like everyone else. Just, it doesn't affect me as much. I just say it doesn't affect me to save some syllables and time and stuff like that. But then, when I do get cold, the people are just like, I'm gonna throw this in here, because why not? Okay. Another quick talk about being gay or straight or bi or whatever the frick sexuality you are. I personally don't think that we should be dividing things into different sexualities. Why don't just everyone just has their own sexuality? Because, hey, I need to pause it. Look, see? Okay, there are some people out there who would be more likely to be attracted to white people than black people, or black people to white people. Not being racist, that's just how it is by my observation of some people. So is there like a white sexual and black sexual? Because then, like, if we're talking about the different genders, then everyone's all open to the kind of sexualities. But if we cut down to races, then all of a sudden it's a big no-no for some reason. But like, also, like, if someone says that they're gay, and then they have this one instance where they are attracted to someone of the opposite sex, that doesn't mean that they're not gay anymore. It doesn't mean that they're bisexual either. Or the same as if a straight guy fell in love with someone of the same sex, it doesn't mean that he's not straight anymore. Or she's not straight, whatever gender preferred pronoun you want. But I'm just saying, like, don't, like, everyone can shoot, like, you can't tell what people's sexualities are. Only they, as themselves, can say. I've had that situation happen to me. Oh, they think that he's like, because the guy saw that his friend was killed by a furry thing, so now they think the doctor's. This seems like a first Doctor story, kind of. Have you ever had that situation where they're just like, you think that you're in the friend zone, and then all of a sudden, like, they seem like in the enemy zone, and then all of a sudden they stand down, you're like, I thought they just like, you be quiet! He's like, oh, okay, jeez. Oh, the caption's kind of scrolling with the footage there. Sorry, you're disappointed there, Doctor. Sorry. The doctor's thinking that maybe he can go through this window, which has 2 tiny cracks in it, but maybe he can just break it using the parts that are already cracked, or maybe just break it in general. Whatever, I don't know. So, he's gonna try and get out there. Yeah, whatever. The doctor's basically Batman. Plus, he has that giant coat he can use as a parachute. Well, what that movement? But that must mean we're getting close to the cliffhanger. That's not that bad animation right there. Okay, yeah. Let me guess though, this is where we don't have an actual episode, just go to a summary of the episode, saying that you can get on the Oh, it's the actual episode. Well, I mean, still, it's still kind of better quality if we watch it on this. I mean, it's just kind of cool. Like, the first disc had all of season 4. It had the Underwater Mass episode. Spy Bunny, I forgot this was on here. But this one had the Underwater Mass episode 3, and then the Moonbase parts 1 to 4 with audio of the other ones, and Faceless Ones 1 and 3, and Evil Dogs 2, and the rest is on disc 1. Let's switch the discs up. Still find it odd how, like, the subtitles doesn't have a menu like the other discs. It's just, you know, on or off. Okay, anyway, The Abominable Snowman episode 2. Here we go. Diddle-a-ling, 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 diddle-a-ling. Here we go, see? But the title's rolling into the theme song, see? Yeah. So Jane Victoria stopped it by knocking the roof on it. Or maybe it just fell anyway. I don't know, whatever. Probably back in the 60s it was pieces of wood. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's dead. You're gonna zoom in on it and see it move, or just not see it move and then cut back. Oh, we're gonna see it move. Yeah, I knew it. Heh heh. Da, 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 da. Oh, fun fact. That tune to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is the same for ABCs and for Baba Black Sheep. That's something I figured out by myself because my mom would always sing those 3 songs to me as a child, as well as Bingo. But then once I thought back and I was like, hey, those have the same melody. And then I saw it as a fun fact on a YouTube video and I'm like, dang it. But whatever, you heard it here first. I figured it out by myself. Maybe someone else did too, but I figured it out by myself without them. This guy shoos the doctor out of his cell, I guess, and then finds this thing, which he just seems shocked to find it. What? I don't get it. Is that the object the doctor had in the TARDIS? No. Why is he... what, is that the thing from the Aztecs where Barbara was mistaken for a thing? It still looks so cuddly. Kind of sounds like Thanos. So this is where the guy all died up. Did you see that though? At the beginning, the doctor like put his hands up. They must have just said like action. The doctor put his hands up, but they were only expecting people to see this once, so I guess not many people would have noticed. I like Jamie's like pretending like it's normal. Saw the doctor were controlling the Yeti and then hung him there for the Yeti to eat him. And then if he was guilty, then they would have seen him control the Yeti. And if he was innocent, then they might have enough time to save him. But then the guy comes by and says, no, he brought us back that thing that I placed on his bed and was looking at it and they released him. So you could see the string that they were pulling out. Did you see the way the doctor just pulled his hands down? Stupid. The cuddly little teddy bears getting ready to attack on the little shed. I'm kind of rooting for the teddy bears. I know that don't judge by appearances, but come on, they're teddy bears. They've never been this close before. That was a good piece of information. Why was it missing from the subtitles? An explanation point in brackets. Jim's like, I will wrap it up for you. And that's basically kind of what they end up doing. What? Why are you treating it? I thought you were like best friend. At least Jamie, and rightly so he does his idea anyway. Just wrap it up for the doctor in a giant big net. Which isn't the baddest of ideas, especially from him. Dang it, I just insulted Jamie. Okay, I don't know. They said one's coming towards him, but it looks like he's just leaving the pack now. When he saw him, it might have just looked like he was turning around and just slightly leaving the pack. How was he knowing that it was coming towards him? He could have just been taking it like 2 steps. Anyway, this music seems fitting. Capturing the cuddly teddy. Capturing the cuddly teddy. They have the teddy bear. Yay! Examines it with lack of congratulating Jamie, I might add. Just saying like, oh, look, this Yeti's a robot. Ooh, oh my god. Ooh, balls rolling in the... Why'd you start making a high-pitched beeping? So... Oh, there's another one by the statue. So they're actually remote controlling these behind the scenes as well. What about that one charging through the dirt? Is it just really sturdy, or is that just... Like, I don't think it's just dirt piled onto them, but whatever. That's at the end of episode 2. Time to switch the discs again. What, am I not allowed to have rockets? Jeez. Here we go. See, now Loose Cannon is putting the titles into the theme song. See, BBC, Loose Cannon, you can learn things from each other. When the episode starts, the ball's frozen. I mean, I guess it did, like, start moving at some point. Also, was it always there, or was it just standing still? I guess they had a little collection, so maybe it was just standing there. But, like, it took a while to start because it had to be on cue, but... Also, like, I guess it was just starting up to move like the other one was in the dirt. Why are they both moving at the same pace, though? Shouldn't the other one be moving slower since it's in dirt? And then it starts to stop again anyway, because we're entering telesnap stage. I like this. They have a scene where the guy's talking to the all-powerful... I don't know. But anyway, they just take the clip from episode 2 where he did basically the same thing and just put this as the visuals here. I like that. That's creative. See, BBC, this is what you should have done with the underwater menace reconstruction. The little teddy bear action movies are moving across the figures. Why did I say movies? The little action figure teddies. Teddies, that's the word that I've been trying to say. They're moving across the board, little animations, that's cool. I kind of wish that at the beginning they would have just kept the ball going using some kind of animation, but heck, these animations are probably really hard to do, so I'm not gonna, I kind of just did mention it. I don't know. Because when I saw something that was worth filming and then I reached for my camera, I like dropped the spoon which still has some alphagetti on it, and it looked like the alphagetti like plopped into the blanket, but it didn't, it just went right back into the bowl. And it's a tesseract or a triangular pyramid, whatever. And oh my god, this is so cool. Right when I asked, you remember when I asked if Loose Cannon did a ball going across? I mean, of course you probably remember. I did just a couple minutes ago for you, but for me it was like 20 minutes ago. Look, the ball rolling across the floor. I don't want to brag, but I'm about to brag. I have the Starbucks gift card. Check it out. A little Starbucks Christmas. I got it back in Christmas, baby. Now I got these little treats. A little cinnamon bun, whatever this is, and lemon loaf bread. I cut it into thirds because other people had the other parts, but I don't know. I have no idea what this is an animation of, but still, good job for animating it. Ooh, the Yeti's coming to life, and that's my fan for part 3. I can't tell, is this a surviving clip from the episode, or is this from episode 2? Or like a behind the scenes footage? Because behind the scenes footage was in color, or did they just change it back to black and white for the frick of making this reconstruction? I don't know. For the frick of making this reconstruction. Just like, it froze there. I don't know. Look, see, like, still a frozen telesnap, but they're moving the lighting a little bit. See, that's cool. Is it a sonic screwdriver? Oh, that's a creepy face again. Okay, I'm not really sure when to make the reveal, but spoiler alert, it's not a sonic screwdriver. But the lighting, I like that. Can you stop with that? Okay. Be all honest, I really don't know what's happening in this story. I didn't really find that interesting, but the cliffhanger, as far as they did the black, but it's like I'm planning for my superhero movie reviews, alright? Because I'm so freaking hyped to review superhero movies. Like Deadpool, like I'm not really sure how I'm going to review Deadpool, so this is kind of like I try to make it a family-friendly channel, but I'll figure something out. But like Deadpool was at like 82% of Rotten Tomatoes, and then Deadpool 2 was at the exact same percentage. Then Deadpool 2 gets at 84%, and now Deadpool's at 83%. It's basically like they're both great movies is what they're saying. But anyway, part 4 is when a guy's like, come in, you have no alternative. Something I do find odd though is that the guy who's telling Victoria like, come in, you have no alternative sounds way different. In part 4, he's saying it very slowly. In part 5, he just says it normally. Listen. See, in part 5, like what? Like, did he have trouble reading the script? This kind of reminds me of Thanos talking to Gamora. Victoria inches closer. Dramatic zoom in, go! I said dramatic zoom in. There we go. Well, that's not that much of a dramatic zoom in, but whatever. Oh no, they've knocked over a statue. It was there. Remember the ball was moving beside it. It appeared to fit in episode 1 and 2 as well, I think. I realized they were all out of ideas and went to hypnotizing and mind control. I'm blinking and motionless. Victoria is still in a trance. Okay, what is this like a vampire or something? Oh, what's wrong with his face here? Hey there guys, I'm from the future. Get off my bed, past self. Yeah. Oh, this is where I got that little pimple. Maybe go to the doctor's office for a week. Fix that. There we go. I should have fixed him. Anyway, okay, so it is interesting because they mention and go to the TARDIS several times in this story. Victoria is also hypnotized and will only listen to when the doctor speaks, and then she'll be like, "Doctor, you're in danger. Take me away, take me away, take me away." And then eventually the doctor like gets her to shut up. And then the cliffhanger for part 5 is like saying like the balls are acting, so I guess the Yeti are gonna attack stronger or something. I don't know. Moving on to part 6. That's what I said. It's kind of like the doctor's carrying K9 at first glance for a bit there. Can't wait. Dramatic zoom in, Joe. Not the one that I just did. There we go. Hi. Go back to sleep. Damn.
I saw something change. He was put in a trance by the master.
The master? Like, the master? Oh no, I guess the master of this place, okay.
Animated teddy, animated teddy, animated teddy, animated teddy.
Do they have a cross there? That'd be good against vampires, not so much Yeti. So many different kinds of supernaturals out there. There are ghosts, vampires, Yetis, zombies, werewolves, witches, doctor, and the guy who controls the Yetis are having staring contests. Whoa, that's definitely a creepy smile. And the guy, what kind of telesnap is that? That's just a blur. So they destroy the machine and the pyramids, and the guys are like, no, and then it's all ends. Like, it wasn't even slow motion. Maybe it was just like, no, and they die. And then it ends with them maybe finding a real Yeti, because that's what this story has to end with. And, you know, and then I was like, oh my god, a Yeti, a real one, yay. And, you know, so yay, happy doodle doo, Yetis are real. And that's the end of the Abominable Snowman. Come on, Pat stuff. Wake up. Yeah, that's right. Alright, see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, the story's over? Okay. Feel like I didn't review the last two parts. Whatever. Hey, thank you all so much for this video. If you enjoyed this, if you did, please leave a like, so I really enjoyed it. If you didn't like, please leave a dislike, so I really did enjoy it. Leave a comment below if you like the channel, it feels awesome, get some motivation and encouragement. If you didn't like, please leave a comment below, say why I didn't like, so I can for next time. Otherwise, I won't be able to revenge this. Your dislike is for a like. And subscribe so that you know when next video comes out. Thanks guys so much for watching, and so I'll see you next time. We'll review story number 39, The Ice Warriors. Bye bye. Hey there, guys.